Crash devices in the darkness, shining. Mari defends with her sword held high. War alerts and moves where danger is nigh. Tyhala prays, a lifeline to all, guiding us safe through peril's thrall. Through jungle and ruins we seek what's concealed. The star of Omu is power sealed. One step too late, the world falls away. We'll find the star come what may. Come what may. Kelly's the weaver who tempts fate's hand. With dungeons and riddles his traps we withstand. Through crumbled streets and temples we roll. The star within grasp will bring it home. The city of Omu whispers and calls through hidden halls and crumbled walls. The jewel awaits with untold powers. The star of Omu will soon be ours.
And we're live.
Yeah, we all hate Mike because he gets
That's right. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and hate me. I relish the opportunity.
Yeah.
Sunday night, dude. Those jungle sounds, the birds,
Yeah.
love it.
Going crazy.
They're going nuts because they want us to make decisions in here. Anyway, Sunday night D&D. Kelly, this is your show, man. Whenever you're ready.
Right, welcome back, everybody. When we last left our heroes, they had ventured off in search of Winterleaf's comrade that they had heard had been taken prisoner, and you learned it by the Black Flame, and defeating the forces that were holding him. You managed to rescue Hidden Path, although he's in some kind of comatose state. That evil death priest that was there has done something to him. And in conjunction with the effects that this whole place has had, he's unable to wake up, though he is still alive. And you did rescue a villager. Deciding to take her back and Hidden Path to the to where the last hovel that you found with some people there. Again, as you got too close to the area, you were set upon yet again by more forces of the Black Flame. Finding this to be a little odd, two groups quite close together attacking, and but you did defeat some of them. But in the meantime, while you were distracted within the battle, turned out that woman was some kind of turncoat raider working for the Black Flame, and she pilfered the fragment of Omu, this fragment star piece, from Erdan, and fled off with it. And you were unable to track her and find where she had went. A little disheartened and, well, probably pissed off, you continued on to where you found the people and their hovel. And you've asked them to look over Hidden Path while you continue your journey, finding the way out of the lost city of Omu. You have some treasures you had found while defeating the Black Flame troops, and few of them you had identified. There was 2 more items that we'll just do now. You spent the time, I'm okay with that. And you found a cloak of blending, a cloak of displacement, the that holy symbol that Ty is not impressed with.
Nope.
But Lorilla picked it up, and it is enchanted as well. And it is a amulet of proof against detection and location. A little bit of a spicier one. And the ring that Lorilla... Oh, sorry. The ring that Erdan found in an odd place in where the tomb of Lardo was. Lardo Jacko.
Yeah.
He found this ring there, and it was enchanted as well. And he identified it, and it is a ring of shooting stars.
That's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Handy.
That was nice. I wish I found it.
That sounds good.
I don't remember what it does. Is it just magic missile? No.
No.
I identified the items in the party sheet. You guys do with them as you will.
Oh, I was looking at my sheet for the one I picked up. Shooting stars.
You took that amulet, Lorilla.
Oh, right.
It does have like the symbol of some kind of vile god. I don't know how. At this point, Ty will be very, like, if you show it off proudly, he'll probably not be happy with that.
No, you're supposed to be my new acolyte, so you should be dropping that.
But it does have that enchantment. I think it's more than just a normal one. Like, anything that's within a 20-foot radius of that amulet is undetected, like through magic means.
On a related note, if we get separated, I won't be able to find you.
Yep.
Eh.
That's also enemies. So if an enemy comes within that 20-foot radius, they will be undetectable as well. It's not just you pick and choose. It's a 20-foot radius.
Right.
But it's just against magical scrying or location. So like his locate object thing this amulet would nullify that.
Yeah, so when we want to run away from Master Eric, put that on her down.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like Erdan will let you do that if we're running from Asperarak.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe we put it on and leave him.
Yeah.
We all put it on together.
So yeah, there was 4 magical items there.
So the issue we had was people with attunement. We got a lot of attuned
Everybody's
items here. Yeah.
I only have 1 attuned item.
And I can drop.
We
the
don't
attunement
know
to the
you.
mace.
Yeah.
That's
And I can
fine.
drop
I was
the
just throwing
attunement
that
to
out.
the mace because
Yeah, none of these items were hidden paths. Like, all of Hidden Path's gear is gone.
Yep.
Whatever he had,
His-
they've taken
his-
it.
Been removed.
Yeah. And they've put him, Hidden Path, they put him on one of the cots in their room. And
yeah,
they've
like I have
agreed
the
to take care of him.
Mari has a ring of evasion that I totally forgot that I had.
I
you
will
need that
say.
'cause your dex
Oh, I'm
is pretty
down to
bad.
give that to someone else.
I
That's
will,
an attunement.
My
I
deck
will
is really
say-
good, actually.
Oh, you got a
will-
good deck.
That's one thing I'm good at. Yeah.
So-
Wallerton has really good AC, so the Cloak of Displacement should go to someone who's normally up front.
I will say I've almost died quite a few times. So more AC would be better.
Well, it's not more AC. It's just
Well,
harder to hit.
more
Disadvantage, yeah.
less hits would be better.
Have you
No.
died more times than Crow?
More times than Mark.
I didn't put it in, but all the items I think I put it on one, but all the items you guys know, like when Erdan was identifying, they're drow made, so any sunlight they will not function. Even then,
Luckily,
like,
it's always twilight in here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here
Until-
there is no sunlight
Someone cast sun.
unless someone casts daylight or
Yeah.
whatever that spell is, or sunbeam if that's a spell or whatever. And the robe or the cloak of blending, it does have a bit of a disadvantage, as you can see. It attracts attention when you're not using it.
Okay.
It becomes this garish, colorful patchwork piece of thing that's ugly and
But when are you not using it?
Well, when you're
When
not
you're-
hiding.
for
Yeah,
example,
social
like right now.
Yeah.
Or you're in a tavern or something, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
The only item that provides interest for me would be the ring. And I would be willing to drop my mace because I'm normally not in combat anyway. I try to avoid that.
Well, who all wants the Ring of Shooting Stars?
Erdan, make an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
Since you're the one that identified the stuff. When Ty is mentioning that, you point out that to attune to this, you have to be under the night sky.
So we
It's
can't even use
garbage
it
then.
anyway.
Yeah, throw it away.
Yeah. Throw it into the bag. We can't even attune to this.
Unreal.
And I will say that Larilla palmed it when you guys opened the tomb, and she tried to attune to it, but she couldn't because there's no night sky.
Ah,
So that's when she secretly just dropped it on the stairs and Erdan, hey, what's that?
All right, so just
Oh,
put that
friendly
into the
fire!
bag.
Friendly fire!
In the
Yeah,
bag.
Keep that.
Put that in the
Yeah.
bag
Yeah.
because
You
can't-
could use it once you leave the city. Someone can attune to it, but right now you cannot because there's no night sky.
It's like perpetually like dusk, isn't it? Like it's not day, but it's also
Twilight.
not night.
Twilight, yeah.
It's like Twilight, yeah.
if
It's
I was a
always
Twilight,
like that.
if I was in my Twilight cleric mode, I'd be able to fly continuously all the time.
Everywhere.
So then the Cloak of Displacement, Wallerton is true. He does not have a lot of hit points, even though he does have a good AC. If he does take a hit, it almost kills him every time. So that would be not too bad for him to have.
If he takes it, he's damn near impossible to hit.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now he's like
So
Mari,
me or Mari take or me or Walter take it. It's a good thing, but also wasteful.
Reggie, you're kind of in there sometimes, aren't you?
I am tapped out on my attunement slots.
don't you have like 50 attunement slots?
Next
Next
level, he
level, I
gets
get
more.
another one.
so
If
sorry.
you guys want to pass one of them roots over to me, I'll.
Okay, so yeah, that might actually be.
I have one. I have a couple of those. So what are we down to? Like, what do we need
Cloak
to
of
decide on yet?
Displacement, Cloak of Blending, and then
And the amulet is
amulet
garbage.
is
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Garbage, and it needs to be destroyed. I'll actually
Okay.
take that.
Okay. So
Yeah, Ty wants to, remove this from existence.
I don't.
I agree.
I've
We
got-
can put that in the bag of holding and dispose of it.
I'll hold
No,
on
and-
to it for now.
I've
make sure that
got
it's
no
destroyed.
qualms about that. As far as it goes for the 2 cloaks, is there anybody who's saying with 100% I want that?
I'd really like the Ring of Shooting Stars, but I'm tapped for
Well,
attunements.
you can't have it anyways.
And I can't use it anyways.
You could attempt to attune. Who knows? I mean, I guess there's something to be said. What is the definition of night, right? It doesn't
I'm
say
pretty
must,
sure
must be
God
attuned.
just said we can't use. I'm
He's-
pretty sure God just said.
He
it's
said
fine.
must
told
be
you.
attuned
It's
under a
not.
night sky. But what is a night sky? Does night start
Lorilla,
at 7?
I'm telling you, Lorilla tried and it didn't work.
Does I count as a
'Cause
night?
she actually had it
Shy
on for a full rest, long rest at one point, and it didn't work.
That's why I gave it away. That's why I threw it away.
That's why she threw it away. Yeah.
As far as it goes for the cloak of displacement, is there anybody that doesn't want it other than Reggie?
Yeah, I can.
So Reggie's out or Dan's out. Anybody else?
Well, wouldn't the cloak of blending be best for Lorilla?
I'm fine
Well,
with that.
Lorilla or Wallerton, really.
Well, but I already get that ability because I'm a wood elf.
All right, Lorilla it is.
So, yeah.
You get blending. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, Lorilla's range, so she's better to stick in the bag.
Okay, so Lorilla can take that cloak, and then
But it does require attunement.
Mari,
Yeah.
Mari or Dan, Ty, and Wallerton. Are you letting me in on it, or are you not letting me in on it for the
I
displacement
have my
cloak?
faith for my protection and shield, so.
So
I'll be
you don't
fine.
want the displacement cloak? Okay. Are you
Did
guys
you
saying?
take the amulet of proof against detection and stuff?
Well, I'm asking my acolyte.
I
Lorilla.
just pull it out of Lorilla's. Who's got it? Lorilla?
Lorilla.
Lorilla had it.
I
Yeah.
literally grab it out of Lorilla's hand and put it in Ty's like chest. I'm like, here, take the amulet. Here you go.
I
Are you
I don't touch
resisting
it.
at all, Lorilla?
I'll bear to dodge. I'll be like, what are you doing?
She's trying to, but not
She
very
tried
Look.
to, and she dodges without the amulet in her hand.
Do you, do
so
you
I-
want me to make
I
a conflicting check of some kind?
Well, you make a dex check as well, like that, like she did,
check.
to try and beat it.
No,
I
mine
couldn't
is
tell what
fine.
that number was. I was like, what is that on that die?
I couldn't see it. Either.
So
I thought
go,
it was a 14.
I go to grab the amulet. When Lorilla pulls it away, I slap her hand and say, "Give it to Ty, right now. That's enough of this.
Fine. Fine, here you go.
We're wasting too much time with this. Hand it over."
Kid thing, like, okay.
I won't
Yeah.
even touch it though. I'll like wrap it in like some
Sure.
cloth or something.
And just like I'm being the grandmother to the children right now.
Like, I don't know what the symbol of some kind of death god would be, but that's what it is.
Is it Lolth?
Um,
Like, is it the original Drow deity, or is it something
She's
else?
not a god of death, like chaos.
Eh.
No, this one is
Like
this
Merkel or
one is
whatever?
like a god of death, some kind of
Yeah.
god of destruction and
A
death.
skull of some kind.
Merkel
Yeah.
or whatever the last name is. I can't remember.
Yeah.
The bad three.
Yeah, skull makes sense.
Okay, then
at
yeah,
the
like I
same,
said, I'll just
yeah. At the
like the
same time,
Palantir from Lord of the Rings. I just grab it with like a cloth, tuck it away.
Yeah.
It's gone.
the amulet goes
Put it
over
on your
to
character
Ty,
though.
and then
I
I
did.
grab that cloak of what is it? Cloak of colors? Cloak of
Blending.
blending. I grab the cloak of blending and I push it to Lorilla. I'm like, here,
Jared,
you can have
Jared
this
took-
instead. I don't care. I'm like, take it. And
Do
then
you wear it?
Do I wear it? Yeah, I'll put it.
everybody else who's after the cloak of displacement,
As soon as she wears it, hang on, Mike. As soon as Lorilla puts it on, like it was just like a regular brown-looking cloak, but yeah, as soon as she puts it on, it just changes into this like hideously garish, multicolored thing that like she completely stands out now.
I just
Ta-da.
stare at her and I go, "You look amazing."
So
It's
is
beautiful.
it easier? Is it easier for us to be detected while she's wearing this?
You don't know, but she has no like. You figure until she attunes to it, she's gonna be this multicolored beacon, and you need to
What-
wear it to attune to it
But just over a long rest, right?
for a long
maybe-
rest. Yeah.
so take
So
it off
maybe
for now.
Now, don't equip it, and then we're ready for a rest. You can
Use
put
it as a
back on.
blanket.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, because it went. You guys are like, almost like, oh my god, shielding your eyes from just the hideousness of how just ugly it is. Okay.
Is she able to
We're
take it
gonna do
off?
I guess you just stick it in your backpack for now.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
cursed or
right.
anything.
No, she's able to take it off.
Are you guys not wanting... Winterleaf won't take it if you don't want her to. So if you'd rather split it up amongst yourselves, I'm perfectly fine with that. I just want to know what you think. If
No,
you don't care, that's
You
fine
get in
too.
there. I'm fine. Like I said, it's overall. I think Mari and Wallerton get in there the most, but we also have the best AC.
Okay, I got a
either
good...
or, it's gonna be good.
I've got a good idea then. So let's all... Anyone who wants it, roll... Let's
just
roll...
do that. Anybody that wants it, roll off for it.
Well, let's roll percentiles, but for the two of you, why don't you roll percentiles with advantage? And then you get the highest chance to get it. And then the rest of us, it is what it is.
I don't care. Because if I end up getting it, then you guys can do a roll off for the Ring of Evasion.
There you go. Beat 31. There you go. That's how you do it.
Oh, no. Mari's like, I don't want it.
Yeah. Wallerton gets it.
Erdan?
No, I don't want it.
Okay. There you go, Wallerton. Enjoy your cloak of displacement.
Take it.
Yes.
It's gonna be pretty gross.
Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, no.
Just don't attune to it yet, because you need to be attuned to it for it to work.
Is everybody just rolling now, just to see?
No, I just don't think I could ever beat 85.
There you go.
Oh, 81.
81.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I thought that was 100.
I thought that was 100 at
I
first.
thought it was 100.
All right, let's get going. We have a...
Yeah, we
stuff
got
to
a
do.
busy
There.
day lined up.
I beat it.
Takes the item away.
Yeah.
All right, so we will come back for...
Yeah, I gotta put this
Wooden
ring
path.
on me so I remember I have it.
It doesn't require attunement.
He's had it
The Ring
forever.
of Evasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it for a while. I just always
Forget to,
forget that I
like,
have it.
Because
put
it
it
grants
on you.
automatic success against dex saves, right? 3 times or something?
Yeah, it's like regular evasion. It's not. It's like their evasion, where I get a succeed
either
or
get-
take half. If I fail
Yeah.
saving throw warring, you can use her to succeed. Oh yeah, succeed the saving throw instead.
Yeah, guarantee success. Pretty much 3 times.
Sorry.
Okay,
So you have 2 magic rings. That's your limit then, right? That's
Yeah.
my rule. You can only have 1 per hand. You have a ring of protection, and
Yeah.
now the ring of evasion.
Yeah.
Ring of protection, if you want to give that up, I'll take it.
Are we throwing this cloak of the
No.
bat into the bag?
No,
Well,
that's
somebody wants
the
it.
Is that the one? Is that the ugly one?
with that.
No,
No,
'cause
that's the one I had.
Lorilla
what
had
you
the
had.
cloak of the bat, which she never uses.
Well, it's got to be dim light.
Dark, dim
It was
light,
hard-
or
it was hard
yeah,
to do.
Which is dim all the time, isn't it? Or it's
No,
twilight.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Which she's
You
had
have
that for a
advantage on
Well,
long
but you have
Dexterity
advantage
spell checks.
just on all checks. You weren't using that.
Only in dim
No.
light, isn't it?
No,
Oh.
the other parts, the flying part is in dim light, but it just says
Oh.
you have advantage on stealth checks.
You can use it to fly.
I wonder if that's better than the other cloak, really.
Well, I become invisible, I think, the other one. Or pretty much.
Well, the other one, yeah, if you're within foliage or something, you're basically invisible.
You have to stay still, too.
But yeah,
If you're not moving.
this one you get advantage, and you can turn into a bat,
You can fly with this one, Jason.
and
Why
you
are
can
you-
fly.
Dude, you gotta take the cloak of the bat back.
Well, yeah,
The
and you have
problem
dark-
is that's a really good cloak for Wallerton, really, too.
The
But
cloak
now
of the
he's got a
bat.
cloak.
Well, no, because he can step in the darkness.
Yeah, but then he can fly, step. You can do anything.
I can do it all. I don't think
Or
I
in the
need
cloak
that
in the area of dim light or darkness, you can use that.
What
Yeah,
is
you
it?
can turn into a
because
bat.
I can walk on walls. The only thing I can't do is fly. And I have like 40 movement.
Why doesn't Winterleaf take this one then?
Yeah, that
Cloak of the
actually. Yeah.
There you go.
Where?
Which one?
Might-
Which one?
Take
Might
the
as
cloak
well.
of
Look
the
at the
bat.
bat.
The bad one.
Because
I
it's
mean-
actually handy if you tune that. You could turn to a bat and do some scouting.
I do like turning into animals. I mean, I technically have the ability to turn into a bat without the cloak, but this would save my
Save a slot, right?
Wild
Your
shape.
wild
Saves you-
shape.
my wild
Yeah, it
shape.
saves you one slot, and it gives you advantage on stealth checks.
Done. When you hand me the cloak of the bat, I'm like, thank you. This is incredibly helpful.
It
Yeah,
takes
it runs away.
attunement.
Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So-
requires attunement. But
So I'm just carrying it for now since we don't have time to attune for it. And I'm like, right.
Okay.
So I'll backpack
guys-
it for the time being, and then let's go save Mandelbaum's woman that I've heard
guys-
so much about because I don't know anything about Mandelbaum.
I don't know. I'm still torn. I don't think this is saving her. But we'll talk about it on the way. Let's
The
go.
the
Hey,
the,
she's
the
just-
family
she's-
that's here.
She's my cousin. We've got to at least save her. We don't have to give back to Mandelbaum, but
No, but
Yeah,
maybe she
she-
wanted this.
She's an Eventine. Yeah.
Maybe she wanted this.
Her suicide death pack thing.
we're just into some really kinky, dark stuff.
Okay,
Well, so let's,
so what's the plan?
we're going back to the house with the curse, I guess.
what was that movie from the 80s? Flatliners?
This one.
Yes, that
What,
was
is
the
that
one.
what? Is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thing is are we going to rest before? I guess we have to.
Before we
No.
get back to Mandelbaum.
No, yeah. Are we gonna rest? No, I meant. Are we gonna rest before we remove the curse?
Oh, I
Nah.
can
We
remove
just
it now.
rested, like, I know it's been a while playing wise, but it hasn't been a while in game wise, has it?
It's only been a few
Are you
hours,
guys-
I think.
Are you guys tapped?
No.
So we don't really need to rest right now.
Let's move. Winterleaf is
Yep.
right. Sometimes we waddle too much.
I think we should save this. No, we're moving, but we're talking while we're moving.
We're waddling while talking.
Yeah.
The dot
So
of
you
waddle.
guys head west.
How far is it roughly?
From here, you're probably like 3 hours.
Which
Okay.
house was it? This house?
No, it's this one.
No.
I
Yep.
was off by one. It's this one. Okay.
Let's make like a tabaxian leaf.
No, you mean drown in sand.
Eaten by a umbrella.
He wasn't even eaten. He was just
Yeah,
scooped up and
taken.
taken.
Yeah, he still might be alive. We kind of gave up
Yeah.
on him. Just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Amari expresses her concern about bringing this lady back to Mandelbaum. I agree that, yeah, maybe we gotta save her from this death pact, but,
To take the ferry cost a nickel.
we
and
definitely need to
those
talk
days,
to her once we get her
nickels
out.
had pictures of
kidding.
I mean,
bumblebees on
who
'em.
If
Yeah,
she
we're not.
wants to-
Wait,
if she wants
we're
to
not.
suicide
We're the good
after
guys.
her,
We're
that's
not just.
fine.
We're not just gonna knock a woman out and kidnap her or anything.
Who better to save her from
Just-
Mandelbaum than us, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can take him.
Because that's the thing. Is taking her back here, yeah, we bring her back to life, but then she's just trapped here with us.
As we're going, I'm going to quickly do some hits with the staff. I'm going to give a...
God, duck.
Yeah, no, don't duck, because it's going to be a quick tap to Mari. No, not that one. That's too much. All right, Mari. I will heal you. Bing. I'm not down anything, so it doesn't matter. And Wallerton. Wallerton, why'd you dodge it?
You couldn't see him. He has a cloak of displacement.
Yeah.
There you go. The
Yep,
staff
wrong one.
is now tapped out. I have one emergency charge left without with the risk of breaking it if need be.
Okay.
Yes, you guys travel back through the ruins and that, and yeah, you hear the usual sounds and roars off in the distance, sounds of something dying. You catch a glimpse of off through the trees towards the river of a couple of those Fomorians moving, but in the opposite direction that you guys are going.
Reggie shivers.
I start rubbing at my side. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, you kind of break through the jungle and you see that structure.
The structure.
All right.
Are the slimes still dead and all this stuff, or is this kind of cleaned up now since the last time we were here?
Don't know yet. We're
Yeah,
not inside.
no one's taken a broom to it.
Like,
As
because
far as you
outside
can
we
tell-
fought those things that rushed at us, though, right? Like,
Oh, we fought that troll.
that's what it was.
was a-
Sorry, the trolls
was,
were outside. So-
That
a
got
venom
dragged off
troll.
already.
The troll's body got dragged off like as we
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gone already. Or still.
So you guys can move. I haven't locked you.
I know Winterleaf will say maybe be careful on entry.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
there
a
was
very good look at the roof as we go here.
mold
The
and all
ceiling.
that shit in here.
Make sure that it's not gonna drop on our heads again.
Oh, whoops. I brought Hidden Path along. He's like, what the fuck?
He's like, oh, I'm still passed out for some reason.
What is happening?
Why are you dragging me by the ankles?
Oh, I'm just going to remove him from the
combat
combat
tracker.
tracker. Yeah. So when you guys come inside, you notice like the remains, like the dried, crispy pieces of that mold and stuff are still there.
It's good news.
The crumbled statue, again, it was covered with some kind of mold, and it's, yeah, the dried pieces are gone. The secret compartment that you found where the scroll was, the loose stone is still hanging open.
Doesn't look like anybody's been here then. Like
Doesn't
no
look like
fresh-
anybody's been here, yeah.
Okay, that's good news.
Start hoisting people up. Are your
Yeah.
arms functional, Reggie?
Yeah.
Mechanical arms?
Sure.
'Cause they're
So
strong,
taking
right?
those off. Mari shakes her
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, I mean, I can put my hands up and you guys can walk across them. I'm super strong.
I trust it. A bridge.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first.
I'm super strong, but also super strong.
Yeah.
That's why I'm standing in with my
In the
hands
hole.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ty, you get hoisted
Yeah,
up
we'll
first.
do our thing and
Yeah,
get
the-
ourselves up.
Start helping
This-
people up.
The stone stairs groan a bit and dust rock crumble, and again at the top of the stairwell that you see there, yeah, there's the dried flakes of whatever of that mold thing that was here as well is still.
Jeez, Ty,
still
lay
there.
off the field rations.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys all make your way up the steps, and nothing happens.
That's good.
All the way back to the
Nothing
pedestal.
happens. Yeah. I want to have 25,000 maps opened up. So you guys all make it to the top. And you see that? I'll just
Yes.
do that.
This is true love reading. True love.
So who's
So,
got
yeah.
the remove curse spell ready? Is it Ty?
I do.
So yeah, you
I
you see
also
the skeletal remains dressed in homespun stuff like you've seen here, but this homespun is like a little better. But the bones are this reddish color, but not from blood.
We still don't really know
Not
what
from
to do.
blood. And we
And
expected it to make sure that it wasn't another mold or ooze type thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you still see the remains of that like spiked vine roper creature that was to the south. It's still there. The blood is all kind of dried up. But the two cauldrons against the west wall have this like greenish, mucky stuff that's still bubbling and boiling in it. And then there's the elven woman that's lying on the broken magic circle. But as Mari tried to touch her, her hands just passed through the image.
Okay.
Do you need me to read those things again?
Yes, 100%.
Seems likely.
Nobody wrote it down?
I might
I'll
have.
throw it. I'll throw it.
I'm looking.
I was not here that session.
Okay. Out on the sort of terrace, you found somebody had taken the time to carve instructions into these
And the wood
specific
planks.
wood planks in the floor. And Ty found the scroll that was in the body explaining what happened. That it was in Elvish, so where is it?
Oh, that would be why I didn't write it down. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah, it's all written in Elvish. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it said in the scroll that he left instructions if somebody of a good soul does come upon them, that the ritual can be reversed and she can be brought back. And the instructions that he left were: board number 1, the sacrificer must look into the boiling murk of the rose's bottom point.
Who's the
Board-
sacrifice?
Board 2 says the rose's upper point has evil to remove. Board 3 said cooperation and timing is the only way. And Board 4 said let those at rest remain that way.
So I will look into here. I will remove curse into here. At the same time. Maybe?
Count it off.
Definitely at the same time.
Okay, but does anyone else have anything else to say to this? Is that it?
Somebody get ready to
no-
grab her.
Yeah,
just
I
in
mean,
case.
There's an object.
I'll get ready to.
are the rest of
Grab
us kind of getting ready to, like, if a demon pops out of this, to attack or something?
It goes
Like,
down. Yeah.
The
We need to
question
watch
is, am I
this.
just looking in this or sticking my face in it?
We tried sticking something in there, and it's caustic or poisonous or something.
yeah,
Okay,
it wasn't,
so I won't do
something you
that.
want to touch.
I'll just lean over it.
And somebody needs to watch that skeletal thing behind us. Make sure it doesn't do anything crazy.
I'll
Or
watch it.
moves farther away from it.
Lorilla's got that side, so I will move over to this side.
Alright. So could we have the description again one more time?
You don't have a way to paste it, do you? Is it in Fantasy Grounds?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you paste it into chat?
How do you do that?
Unlock it and then just like drag and highlight it. and then,
Drag and highlight it.
or can you highlight it like by like clicking on it and dragging?
And then do what? Oh,
You might be able to just click on it and drag it right into the chat bar.
yeah. Just hang on a sec. Or not.
Or Control
Yeah.
C and then Control V to paste it. Is it in its
So-
own story link or is it? tied
No,
in
it's
with it?
it's
Oh.
tied in with the rest. Geez, I keep moving the whole thing. It's pissing me off.
Can you just like highlight Control C and then Control V it into
So-
chat? Like you
so
like
highlight
normal
it,
copy paste.
Control V.
Control C.
Control C,
To
C
copy.
first, Control C,
Uh-huh.
and then click in the chat bar and then do Control V.
paste.
Did that work?
You have to hit enter.
Yeah.
Yep, that worked.
Sacrificer must look into the boiling murk
Look
of
into
the.
the boiling. Yeah, okay. The problem is the sacrificer.
Yeah, because we're not sacrificing, right? Like.
Is it him? But it also says, let those that rest remain that way. So I feel like I don't want to touch him.
The rose's
But
upper point
but
has
isn't
evil
he
room.
the sacrificed, not the sacrificer, though?
Well, yeah, the
Could be
sacrifice.
both.
Well, yeah, was he the sacrifice?
He,
Yeah,
he's
he was both,
sacrificing
really.
himself.
I think right now Mari's gonna be the sacrificer.
Well, that's what I feel like I'm gonna be, but what does that mean?
Means you killed this person.
Well, let's just try that and see what happens, I guess. I'll just look into it, and you cast Remove Curse.
And
How
you
many
got to
spell
do it at the
slots do
same
you
time.
have?
I only have one.
You only
I
need
get
one.
2 chances. One is my 4th, and one is my 5th.
Oh, I can do it then. You want
Let's
to
swap
swap?
spots.
Yeah.
I can use my last 3rd level.
And then, like, what? Count it down. 1, 2, 3, and
Well,
is
what are
doing
we
it at the
doing?
same time.
You're looking into the pond,
gotta
and
look
I'm
into
removing the
the-
curse at the same time.
Look into the boiling murk of the rose's bottom point, which we identified as the south on a compass, meaning the southmost pot.
Yeah. And then the north one is cursed. We know that. It's just the other cooperation and timing is the only way, which it's the bottom one. The top one, I'm not too sure because it says the sacrificer, which just leans me towards do we have to like take his head and do it? But then the bottom one says let those that rest remain that way. So touching
You
stuff.
You could be sacrificing your life for hers, swapping places with her.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about that in there though. All it said
know.
was saving her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might lose a party member here.
We won't.
Yeah.
Saloon
Well,
will-
luckily we'll have a new party member that can join real quick.
Well, maybe we should get Erdan to do it.
Yeah.
she should see a familiar face when she wakes up.
Her dad's got plot armor.
Oh, I'm just saying that because he has Death Ward on right now.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah, you
he's
should play up.
probably the most expendable, but I'm just throwing that out there.
I think you need Eventide Blood in here, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we're bringing one back.
Hey, let's do this.
Good point. We shouldn't do this.
So, is that everyone agree? Is there anything else that anyone thinks that needs to happen?
all I
I
can
think
think
I think that's the best guess we've got, and the only way we're actually going to know is to just do it.
I just
What
don't
does it-
get the purpose of Ty looking in it.
Maybe
what does
he
the scroll
sees
say?
something.
What is the what?
The scroll that we found, what did it say?
It says that right there.
No, no.
Those were the boards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those the scroll said told you to look.
I just review it.
It told you to look for the that he left instructions that if people of good soul happen to find this,
They can bring her back.
they can bring her back. But they're basically the scroll was like to bring her back to save her.
Yeah. He was basically hinting that if we find these boards, there's a way to bring her back.
Yeah.
But he didn't make it easy, like in case it's somebody that's not of good soul.
Yeah.
That
So then-
can't figure it out.
Are these pots rose shaped or engraved with roses?
I think we figured the rose
no.
referred to the compass rose.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the DM kind of gave that away
Yep.
last time. So we found out that, yeah, the rose meant the whole compass thing. So we know north and south.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Let's-
he gave away the remove curse part.
I say let's just do it.
Well, I gave you the remove curse
Yeah,
scroll
that we
that you
used.
guys.
Pull the trigger and see what happens. Worst case
Yeah,
scenario,
if it doesn't
work.
work, something bad will happen, and then we'll go from there.
And we'll deal with it then. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get, I'll say one of you guys count down, and then on 3, I will remove curse, and you look into the pool.
Have Wallerton count it down so that you're both on the
No,
same time
someone
frame.
else. Someone else. Someone other than
Reggie,
Wallerton.
Reggie will count
Reggie.
it down.
Yeah, someone that can count. Yeah.
Reggie will go 3, 2, 1, now.
3,
All
5,
right, looking now.
9, 1, 2, now.
Yeah. Alright, we do that, and yeah, as soon as they say now, I'm gonna cast remove curse on the pool of green
Muck.
shit.
The cauldron of goo.
Yeah,
And
Okay, and Ty, you're
Ty
looking
is-
into the other one.
looking
Yeah.
into the other one. Yeah.
Okay, so
Now.
you're bent over. Got your head. Glasses are dirty.
But before we do this,
Ty's
Do it.
very reluctant
Yeah,
here.
whoa!
I'm not reluctant, but I figured I'm gonna give myself a little extra protection, and I'm gonna cast Bless from my armor.
Onto yourself. Or
On myself, on Mari, and Reggie.
I'll also put guidance on Ty.
Reggie, can you pick a square, north or south or whatever? But
Sorry.
pick one. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, wrong one. Yeah. I feel like
If
feel like
she
we did it wrong.
realizes Reggie's going to be grabbing her and pulling her off the dais.
All right.
All
because
right.
we tried to touch her, we couldn't, right? Didn't it go like through her?
You just went through her, yeah.
Aerial or something.
Mari tried to grab the body, and yeah, your arms just passed through her.
But we touched the skeleton in it.
It's real. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Now, curse. Remove
Remove
curse
curse.
goes off. Ty's looking in the bucket.
Okay, so you cast your spell, so remove the spell.
I did.
And yeah, the magic touches the cauldron as Ty is looking in the other one, and both of them, the murk just like erupts, and I need Mari, Ty, to make dexterity saves
I
at
had that ring.
disadvantage.
I used my new ring of evasion that I found, and I automatically succeeded.
Okay,
Disadvantage.
Ty.
Not advantage. I'm working on it.
And Reggie and Erdan to make dex saves, but
Damn it.
just a normal one.
Straight.
Reggie, you get +2.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Wow, that's pretty good with disadvantage.
Yeah, not too bad.
I'm gonna use my inspiration
Can
to
I-
try and dodge out of the way.
Oh, yeah, good call. I'm going to use this.
Oh, I had inspiration, but I already rolled. So.
As you see this, it's like fountain of green goo, like just. It's supposed to be. Oh yeah, you had advantage. You both did it. Look at that.
Nice work.
So Mari, you like just duck and roll. So you need to move 5 feet to the north. And you're like, look at that. Glush.
Well, I'm supposed to be looking right into it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he was bent over. I
Can't get much
wasn't.
closer.
Yeah.
so you get covered in as you guys see this green slimy stuff just like bursts out, strikes the ceiling, and splashes in like huge waves. Is now you are covered as you feel your flesh burn. You have to take this off as you take 16 points of acid damage.
That's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
He kept on saying covered. You are covered. I was
He
like,
is
"Oh, God,
covered.
He's melted.
And you hear like the sizzling and burning of his equipment.
Oh no. Not the equipment.
I am going to.
Reggie, can you like douse him with the alchemy drug?
I'm going to.
Hang
when-
on. Hang on. We get to do this first.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I don't want to be part of it.
Hell
We
yeah.
were up to 20.
Go Reggie.
There you go.
Reggie's ready.
Well, I'm glad I read real good. I can run away.
And Winterly
As you-
still beat you.
Yeah.
As you
well,
see these large globs of
Oh.
just of that.
Globs. Of globs.
ah,
Of
Lot of
green
globs.
slime.
Oh, wow. That is literally a glob.
Lime globs.
So the stuff that's splashed out by you, Mari, you see it like it seems to be more sentient. It's like rolling back up. But Ty, you are covered in it. And this, you feel like it's burning you. It's
Every round.
like, yeah, you look down and you see your plate mail is pitting. Winterleaf.
I'm disappointed because I wanted in that moment to use my Cosmic Omen to help boost Ty's save. But I think it's too late now.
Yeah,
What does that
he's.
Basically,
You don't see much of Ty exposed. Like he's completely covered with this
Yeah,
slime.
when he made that save, I could have used my ability to essentially give him like bardic inspiration almost on the roll,
That's cool.
but now it's too late.
Yes.
So what I'm going to
What do you do?
instead
Just laugh.
is laugh. I'm going to cure wounds on Ty at level 2.
Okay.
Nice. Dun, 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 dun.
You move over and
I like I don't know, like spit on my hand twice. But yeah, I'm gonna cast it at level 2 on him.
Alright. Concentration.
Oh yeah, right. So you rolled 13 health.
Nope. I haven't rolled yet. I wanted to make sure I was able to
Okay.
do it.
Make an intelligence check before as you go up to touch him. You realize you will have to touch the green slime to touch him. You see it's like just dripping down him and moving around his body and stuff. So do you still do it?
Yes, I have to help him. And we'll see. Incoming energy. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I gotta follow up, and we'll see if it works or not. So anyway, yeah, level 2 cure wounds on Ty, in an attempt to help to kind of get him out of this acid problem. Jesus Christ! Like every time, I'm pretty sure every single time that I have used this spell, it has rolled ones. Literal every time.
Snake eyes. You'll have to take this.
So mad. So before, wait. So just before, I think I have to take it anyways, but I want to use absorb elements. So like, because I know that I'm going to be taking acid damage, and what absorb elements does is it gives me resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn. But it says one reaction when you take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. So I don't know how that plays in.
I mean, you can take a reaction at any time.
And that's essentially.
No, but I mean, is that like moving forward? Do you take the initial acid damage?
That's what I'm asking, because it says the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage until the start of your next turn. So I'm assuming that means
so resistance is you get half damage. Then.
Half damage.
Yeah, it's like shield for element damage.
Yeah. So you take 3 points of acid damage.
That's with the half.
That's half. It was 6.
Okay. So put that on myself.
And yeah, you see the bit of the glob like goes onto your hand. You're like, oh, and you kind of shake your hand and it splashes to the ground, and it's kind of like the movie The Blob. It like rejoins the group. You see it's kind of all trying to flow back into the cauldron.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Sorry, Mike, but Derek, did you see his heal roll that he did?
Oh, ouch.
Terrible. Always
Mike
terrible.
Reggie, what do you do?
Ty?
Reggie fills with his.
Yeah, you managed to dodge the slime bombs that were like splashing around you.
What was the intelligence check before the heal roll?
She realized she would have to touch the slime to heal him. Because he's like 95% covered. Yeah.
Yeah. Reggie's gonna fire off a firebolt after he saw at the one in the north.
Okay. Yeah, you see it's just like glooping back into the cauldron.
Because I saw Winterleaf get hurt by the one on Ty, which isn't good. So I don't want to touch it.
Does the cure wounds help disperse some of that faster though? Off of Ty?
No.
I got nothing. I got nothing else, Ty. The thing that I was gonna cast is Elemental Bane, and I thought it was not Bane. I thought it was the other one where it
Like
absorbs.
resistance or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to ask, is you have like a resistance or something?
No, I don't.
You strike it. Like there was a thing to target, right? Yeah, you like hit into it and it just like explodes and burns like immediately.
Fire seems to work good.
Yeah,
and it
something with
dies.
Fire.
So you see, Mari, as you're kind of getting up, yeah, you see like this slimy stuff. It just like instantly just roars into flames, burns away. But there is still like this boiling, goopy green stuff still in the cauldron. There's less of it though. Anything else, Reggie?
I'm going to look over at her body and see if it has materialized anymore, or if it's still kind of.
You reach out one of your mechanical arms because they have like a 15-foot reach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you gently, and yeah, it just passes through the ankle of that image.
Well, that didn't do it.
Firebolt, all the things.
Wallerton, what do? You see this green, like, minotaur shaped thing moving. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do, but
I don't know what I should do, so I'm just gonna like hit it, I guess.
like the stuff that's on Ty. Bonk.
Yeah.
The green tie-shaped thing.
Yeah.
Who's turn?
Yeah, roll.
I'm gonna go like, no, get off him, and I'm gonna make an unarmored strike, like trying to like get it off him.
Are you like you didn't-
Unarmored?
That's what he said.
Unarmed
God.
strike.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, so you reach out, like, I don't know, like, are you trying to grab at it or are you trying to punch it?
I'm kind of like, I should do like a,
Flying death kick.
A sideways karate chop.
Swipey.
Yeah, something really cool. Yeah.
You want to be swiper right now.
yeah. I'm just gonna like, I wish I had like force, like, I don't want to touch it.
Do you have like monk flaming
Wow.
fist of fury or something?
No, I
Well,
was
you said
hoping
you did an unarmed strike, so you would have
Yeah,
to
it's
touch
too
it.
late. Too late for that. You
Yeah.
already touched it.
I just try to knock him out because so he's not in pain anymore. While we figure it out.
Well, you rolled a 12, so your hand
Well,
hits the slime, but then it bangs into his armor. I don't think
no.
12 is enough to hit Ty, right?
Well, I mean, I was an attempt, you know.
So you see that the slime stuff just like doesn't do anything, but you feel it burn your hand, and you take 3 points of acid damage.
Oh no.
So you have to take that, like, added to your character. You get a second attack. Are you continuing to do anything?
No, I'm not gonna hit. I'm not gonna hit Ty. I don't know what to do. I back up.
Erdan.
I will try and burn the sludge.
Fireball.
Fireball. Who
Clear
cares?
the room.
Fire bolt. Fire bolt.
Okay. So you.
Why did you do that? That fire.
Me.
No, I clicked to open my spell and then it shifted to a different spot.
Okay, so you like holding your crystal ball.
Crystal
A
ball.
mote of flame forms in it.
Oof.
Yeah, and it flies out and strikes into it. Yeah,
Oh,
the
good.
the flames erupt, but you see it like burns, and the flames just engulf Ty as well.
Oh fuck. Sorry, Ty.
Ty, you takes the 6 points of fire damage as well.
At least it was only 6.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
Could have been 20.
I mean, it is horrible, which was a good thing.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Ty. As the slime stuff is gone.
First one.
This
Oh,
is your
there it
spell.
Bless.
There
Yeah,
goes.
there goes.
There goes the bless,
Both ones.
and now a con save.
Well, the question is do you lose it before you take damage?
It's as soon as you take damage. Right? So the moment the firebolt hit me, that's for the spell, and now comes the other one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it really didn't matter anyway. So
So when you look down, because you have plate mail, right? So your plate and your shield is pitted and corroded in areas. You lose 1 AC point from each of them
Yay.
until it can be maybe repaired or replaced. Even if it's enchanted.
I'll take that cloak now.
Do you guys see? Yeah, you guys see Ty's armor and his shield have got like
is
burn
your shit
marks in
enchanted?
it.
Yes. Well, not my shield.
His armor is though.
My
His
armor.
plate mail is magical plate mail. I think it's just because it can cast the spell. It's not like +1 or anything, is it?
No.
It's just magic armor. Because he can
Well.
cast that bless spell from it. But yeah, you guys see he's been affected by it. And then his body, like his face and hands or whatever, have got some burn marks on it from the acid. But you don't see, you see there's still some green murky stuff in that cauldron, but there's not as much.
Burn it now.
Burn both of them.
Just get rid of it.
No, we can't.
So you guys, Reggie, you go up to the one by Mari there, and you fire another firebolt into it, and it does nothing. It just like
Just
the gloop just swallows it up. And Erdan, you do the same to the one in the south. The gloop just swallows it up. It doesn't like ignite.
So,
Probably
well,
we got to do it
I
again.
point at the skeleton.
I
Did
think
Ted look into the south?
our next thing we gotta test, yeah. I think we pull this guy's head off. Even though it says not to disturb.
Well, maybe
I think
that's the instructions to cast the spell, not necessarily the ones to, like, undo it.
Reggie will go over and he'll yank the head off. And he'll bring it down. And he'll
So you use
hold
one
it
of
over
your
top.
mechanical arms, because it's pretty high.
Pluck it like an
Yeah.
apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes
No.
off. Then the rest of the skeleton kind of sways from the hanging chains,
You know what?
rattling them.
I've got reach on these mechanical arms. I'm going to make the mechanical arm overhang, holding the
Yeah,
skull
wait.
looking down.
We gotta do it at the same time as we
Yeah,
gotta remove curse on it again.
I think this
You
thing
you,
look
you
down.
drop it, but then you use another one and catch it just as Mario goes, wait.
All right. Well, get ready. All
The
right.
problem is, all it does say is it says the sacrifice
Have-
must look into the boiling murk. It doesn't say anything about going into it or anything.
Yeah.
So I think we
I
point
can
it
hold-
at the
point it
same
down.
time as Ty remove curse. I'll stand beside Tide, give him advantage against dexterity, or give him +2 anyway.
Against it there.
And anyone else? Any other ideas? Nothing.
I got nothing. Other than I'm starting to realize that whatever you guys got yourselves into, this isn't worth it.
Starting to regret your choices.
I never met
just a little-
Mandelbaum before, so I don't know.
You might want to.
Well,
anyone that
you-
doesn't want to
you
get
knew
splashed might
of
want to
him.
step back. Wallerton and yeah.
He's at the back seat. You'd like him. You get along.
I start going down the stairs.
Where it was already like outside and
Who has the better dexterity save? Reggie or Ty?
Reggie, probably.
Yeah. So I'll stand beside you. And he's already 5 feet away, so
Yeah.
that'll help.
Oh, Reggie does have a +2.
okay, so what do you do?
Doing the same thing, but with the skull this time.
Reggie holds it
On the
over top.
on the countdown, he's gonna cast remove curse, and then he's gonna hold over
Reggie's
this.
I think I'm gonna drop it.
No.
Drop it in.
I will
Yeah.
drop it at the same time so that it gets closer, and then it goes off.
All right,
I have
fuck
a
it.
feeling about this.
Sure.
Once you
Okay,
drop
so
it in,
who-
he spins a little bit, and then he's not looking at it.
Yeah, the eyes are looking up.
Somebody's gonna count it off.
Yeah, Winterleaf will count it off.
Well, we don't have to hold it either. We could like hang it from the ceiling. Or something.
That's why I'm hanging it from my.
Well, the
arms.
thing is, the whole timing part is the thing that I'm worried
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, you got to put it over as he's casting remove curse.
Cooperation and timing is the only way.
Okay.
Okay, so
Reggie will count it off and say, "I'm dropping it. 3, 2, 1, now." And
you cast your spell.
4th level.
Okay, so you like call on Saloon. No, let's see if the spell goes off. You're a little angered from what's happened, and your concentration slips a little bit, but you do manage to grab some of the essence of your god, and the spell goes off just as the skull hits the merc. Empty eye sockets down, and as it does, you hear this howling, like agonizing scream of some female in pain as this wind, some kind of comes out of the cauldrons, and it swirls around the body of the female, and then she suddenly lets out this gasp of air as she tries to fill her lungs. She seems to be whole as she's lying there on the ground.
Medic!
Yeah, step up.
Yep.
Good, she's back. Let's go. You got what you needed, didn't you? It's like,
Kneel down and are you all right? Is she like bound up or anything?
She is not.
Is she undead?
She looks a little ill, but who goes to her? There's like this light moaning, and her lips are moving like she's saying something, but her eyes are still closed.
I stay back.
I'll step up and kneel down beside her.
It's in Elvish.
I speak Elvish.
And in Elvish, you hear her. She's repeating, "What have you done? Do not take me back."
Yeah.
You're like, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Let's go.
She says it like 2 more times, and then she falls. She stops talking, and her body goes limp. She is alive, but she is unconscious.
All right, let's take our long rest.
I will put a cure wounds into her. First level.
As you try to generate your magic, it doesn't go.
Wrong die performance issues?
Yeah, you
why?
couldn't get it up.
So it doesn't go. It's like him. It's not like her resisting it.
No, you feel the connection with Saloon, but you don't lose the spell slot. But it just won't. It just doesn't. The energy doesn't flow into her.
All right, I'll pick her up.
She doesn't seem to be like wounded. There's no obvious wounds on her body or anything, other than she looked maybe malnutrition or something. But
I'll pick her up and let's go back.
No, we're staying here.
We're gonna stay here. This is a cursed place.
you see,
Yeah, that's why we thought it was a good place to sleep, because no creatures will come here.
Yep.
you hear this like clanking metal sound, and as you look back, you see the chains snap and the skeleton falls to the ground. And within the cauldrons, that green murky stuff, it is no longer moving.
Okay, well, we need her conscious to figure out what's going on and to get more information on Mandelbaum.
Yeah, that's why I think we should just take a long rest here with her. No?
We can stay on the top level here.
Are
this
these big things
area.
open though to the?
No, there's a roof
Oh,
here.
they're not.
The terrace is open to the outs. Like you could look over the edge or whatever. You can see the ground level, or a vantage point out into the jungle if you wish.
Are we vulnerable to flying horses here?
Oh yeah.
Potentially.
Not
yeah.
anymore.
We have a
Okay, well-
roof in our current spot.
You're
Yeah.
that pendant, though.
But they're
There's
those
giant
archways,
archways.
those are open, and the stairs are. There's no doorways to close
Right.
up.
The horse won't come after us anymore because we don't have
don't
the
have it.
shard.
We don't have the shard. Yeah.
If anything, someone should be watching out the window to see if they see the horse descend somewhere. Because that's where the shard is.
If somebody other watch will probably do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Because this is a very safe place, because animals don't seem to come and bother this place because it was cursed. And the stairwells are broken. It's not very easy to get up here.
Yeah, it's probably one of the safer areas for sure.
Alright, well then at least get her off this pedestal and we'll
Yep.
move her. Maybe.
Ty and
Yeah,
Mari
up in this
make
corner.
religion checks, please.
Religion.
Both of you guys, you,
Had
like,
a one up.
Yeah, of course, let's say Luna.
both of you realize like that whole like taint from before.
Gone.
That it's gone. Whatever ritual magics that was holding this together is now been released.
So in other words,
I guess,
we have limited
remove
time,
curse worked.
but we also have
Now,
limited
you
time.
don't know
before-
if the strength of this ritual was holding back the jungle from this place. You don't know.
Yeah.
But it's gone now. Whatever barrier there was, it's gone
Yeah.
now.
which
But
means
it's still
gonna
a
be-
safer place than any being out in the jungle or whatever.
When you guys
on-
first encountered this area, there was no like wildlife or anything within quite a big area around this structure, other than that troll that was maybe some kind of guardian or something. You don't know.
So we're on borrowed time before the jungle will try to reclaim it.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen in the next 8 hours, I don't think.
Or we just pick her up to deliver, get our keystone, and get moving.
No, we're not delivering her.
We need a little more information.
We're
And
saving her.
we have those
Winterleaf's
potions.
like, saving, delivering. This sounds the same thing to me.
And we have those potions that give us the ability to increase the power of some of us. I mean, if we're gonna take a long rest,
You
we might as
haven't
well
made
use
the
them.
potions.
Oh, never mind.
We have
You
you can
guys-
you can,
you
ma-
guys
you can
have
chop
the-
down on the roots.
You have the mystic oak roots, but they need to be boiled into like a potion.
We found out
Okay.
that takes how long?
Alchemy supplies.
No, we have that.
A few hours.
Yeah. You would need something to.
Yeah, we had the alchemy supplies. I'm pretty sure I gave mine to Winter.
But you need the time to do it. Like, basically, you could do one with a long rest.
But
pair
then it
one.
takes the rest to kick in, or it works instantly.
No, it doesn't work instantly. That person, read it.
It basically they get the rest. They just are uninterrupted. So they drink it. They get their 8-hour rest. It's not like an instant 8 hours. Like it
No,
takes
no,
the
no,
8 hours.
not that. The level up one.
The mystic
That
oak
is-
root.
Mystic
That is
Oak
the
Root.
level up.
I think you have it, right?
I have the roots. Yeah.
You have the
If
Kali
you-
root and the Mystic Oak root.
It says you boil it into a potion to give the effects of the Mystic Oak blessing. Once it's drank, you fall into a deep sleep for 12 hours. If you're disturbed, the effects will be lost, but if you wake up, you gain a level.
It's 12 hours.
But if you're disturbed, the effects will be lost, and I'll guarantee you we will be disturbed.
But not the person that drank it, maybe.
Yeah, just in
You-
a
Well, then-
catatonic state.
You could try, but I feel like it would be a waste. We've
then let's
yet
just-
to have an undisturbed rest at all in this place.
Let's just move on.
With if you guys have the alchemy supplies and stuff, it would take 1 hour then, I'll say, to make one.
To make it, but then we still have
To make one.
yeah. So
And
then,
then
but then we
13
still have to do
hours.
12 hours to rest.
Undisturbed.
The only place we could possibly do this would be Mandelbaum's place.
And something tells me that even then we probably would have a hard time getting through.
Yeah, it's because I'd kill him.
I would disturb
regardless,
him.
regardless of the reason, I'm positive there'll be something. Something will come along.
Okay, so but even if we don't do that, that's fine. But we still need to talk to this lady before we do anything.
We do. But we can
Yeah,
move a
she's
little
over
bit closer yet.
See why we have to talk to her. I think
I
we just
will-
deliver and go.
Yeah, I will save you. She will not wake up.
There you go.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you guys to waste the time and resources to try and revive her.
Winterleaf just says
She's revived, but she seems like she's kind of in the same state as Hidden Path was.
I say to you very clearly, I don't understand what the complication is. If we don't deliver this person to Mandelbaum, we don't get the key that you need from Mandelbaum.
We could take the key, turn around, off him, done. Two birds,
Sure,
one single stone.
let's do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying is we've already know that there's a bad taste about him. Mari doesn't feel good about just offing someone, but we know that something's not right here.
Well, you basically have to pick. Are you going to kill the girl or are you going to kill Mandelbaum? That's essentially your decision.
Ty, did you ever give your report to them?
What she said.
About Mandelbaum? Or
Yeah.
yeah. I'll say that she has asked not to be returned.
Yeah, so obviously she wanted
She
this.
ran away.
And well, and she wanted this, so we just ruined. Now Mari's all sad. We just
She
ruined
didn't
her
want death.
suicide
She just
death
wanted
pact.
escape.
And she couldn't escape, and this guy didn't have the power to get out of the city, so this was the
Yeah,
next
so this
best
is the
thing.
only other option.
What if
They could spend eternity together in death.
What if we kill Mandelbaum and then when she's like, "Oh my God, thank you, that was exactly what I needed," we kill her at that point?
How does that help?
Nope.
Because then she'll
Really?
never see it coming.
Go to your
Yeah.
corner.
No.
Yeah.
I will ask. I will ask Winterleaf though. Like, there was one weird thing about Mandelbaum and his friends. Like, have you seen Tabaxis with their hands inverted, the opposite way?
Have I?
You have not.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Tabaxi's
And like
hands
I
look
said-
like this, Erdan.
You,
Like a cat paw.
Yeah,
like I said, you've heard of Mandelbaum from the villagers and
yeah.
stuff.
People have told me stories about him. He's a
But
little
you
eccentric.
you and Hidden Path haven't encountered him.
He's eccentric, but it is what it is.
And it's the same thing. Like, some of them revere him, some of him say avoid him.
I repeat my point again, which is basically, we came here to do this job. Why are we stopping now? And I just say, I've got no attachment. I've got no attachment. I've got no attachment to this girl. And I have no attachment to Mandelbaum. I'm fine either way. But I think we should make a decision then and go for it.
But if someone
She's-
came
she's-
to
she's
you
an
asking
Aventine,
for
we can't.
help in Sanctuary, would you refuse it?
That depends if I was asked to get rid of that person before. Whose word means more? The person you took the job for or the person you just met?
Well, she's an Aventine.
Taking her
can't
back
go
to where we're taking her back to where Hidden Path is.
But you guys did kind of agree to Mandelbaum.
So
terms.
what are we going to do about Mandelbaum then? If we
We're
take
going to
her
give
back,
them to her,
if
and
we-
then when
no,
he
that's not
gives
what
up
Ty just
power-
said. Ty
No,
said we're
I
taking
think-
her to where Hidden Path is.
Well,
I think we go to him and we have to confront him and see what happens. We will tell him that we have her, we found her, but she doesn't want to come back. And we gotta see what happens, and if it leads to a fight, we take him on.
Who has forgery? Does anybody get good at forgery? Write some divorce papers.
I feel like Lorilla would be
I guess
Lorilla would be great with this.
my skills are useful. I can do that.
My skills
Or-
are useful.
You guys are all staring at Erdan and like, we could put a dress on him, get some lipstick, make him look like, his wife.
I say to Ty when Ty says we're taking
He
her,
is family. He is related to her in a sense.
When
I'm
Ty
not
says
putting on a dress.
we're taking her to Hidden Path, I say, Ty, we've already burdened that family enough with Hidden Path. We can't keep dropping off the city's dead people.
Plus that other guy you
We're
told them to go there
we're
too.
putting them at a severe disadvantage if they have to move lightly if we continue to do this.
That you do know, Winterleaf.
And that is, I'm
the
drawing a hard
survivors
line.
of this city. Yeah, they're struggling at the best of times.
I'm
to
drawing
survive.
a hard line with this because this party seems to be filled with bleeding hearts, and you haven't been here long enough to know that it's futile to save everybody, and sometimes you need to look out what's best for yourself. And then I point to her on the floor and say, she was dead seconds ago. And if she's what we need in order to escape this place, then I suggest we throw her over our shoulders and take care of this the way we need to.
I expect you to stand the line then when we face Mandelbaum.
If you want to fight Mandelbaum, I'll fight him with you. If you feel that's the best way to get out of the city, then I'll join you with that. But you need to.
That's your ultimate goal.
And I say,
as Winterleaf.
You need to ask yourself if this is what's best for our party.
I mean, the other thing is Mandelbaum's house seemed well protected by wards of some type. If we defeated him, maybe it'd be a safe place for other villagers who could then look after.
Yes, it's definitely his house.
The house is warded, I think.
But that's basically what I'm saying to Ty. And I'm not saying it in like a way to like challenge Ty's authority. I'm making it clear that I'm part of this crew. If what you're saying is you want to fight Mandelbaum, fine. But be sure that that's the best path forward and that you're not just trying to be kind to a damsel in distress.
And the DM here will tell you one little thing that you guys know that Mandelbaum has talents of sorts, but you're unsure of his connection with his wife now that she is technically out of that curse or whatever and technically alive. You have no idea if he knows this or not.
Put the necklace on her.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I would rather die and keep him trapped in this place than let him free.
I don't think he's going to be walking free.
So what are we doing?
He's giving up his key to get his wife.
Are we fighting
He
him?
doesn't care about leaving. He likes his little
we're also
sanctuary.
his chance to escape. Because he knows he can't do it on his own.
Yeah. The thing is, do we
this
leave?
dilemma is awesome.
Do we leave her with him, knowing that it's evil, but deal with it later
You guys talk. I gotta grab a
and
drink.
get our key?
We take her to him. We get our key, kill him, save her. Done.
But what do we do with her after?
Hey, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
What does chat say?
Chat hasn't said much other than the concept of killing Mandelbaum. Chat's really
Sorry, what was
interested
that?
in killing Mandelbaum.
Like,
Again,
let's
they're down
go kill him then. Give the people what they want.
But the thing is, I hate to be this is what my character would do, but that is Winterleaf's point of view. Winterleaf's point of view is self-preservation.
And to save your friend.
And being that we have been... Winterleaf has been here for so long, there has been so many different survivors that have died over the time that I've been here. And to
You've lost many friends, too.
attempt to save all of them is an effort in futility.
Yeah. And the problem with that is the absolute complete opposite of what Mari
And Ty.
And Ty.
and Ty, yeah.
But yeah, so I'm interested. I don't know. So Mari and Ty are on the side of kill Mandelbaum. Winterleaf is on the side of give the girl up. What about the rest of you?
I think we're going back to her and we're confronting him.
Well, there's 3 other people in this room, and I point to all 3 of you. I say Erdan, Wallerton, Larilla, and
You don't see Larilla.
Reggie. Oh, Larilla hiding. Did Reggie make a decision?
Reggie's with me. Don't worry about it.
And I look at Reggie and say, "Is that so?"
he cannot live.
Okay. So I look at Wallerton and Lorilla and say, what say you then? And or Dan. Even though Lorilla's
she's
hiding. I just say
Eventine.
it to
If
the
she doesn't
darkness.
if she doesn't want to be with him, then I'm not going to take her to someone she doesn't want to be with. I mean, if she was like one of your guys' relatives, I'd be fine with it. But she's an Eventine. Like, there's standards we have to uphold.
I give Dan a quick nod. Wallerton?
He's staring at spear staff, trying to make a decision.
Honestly, Wallerton just wants to live, so I'm with Winterleaf. If we need to give her up, I'm good with that.
Does Lorilla say anything? I do shout it into Lorilla's direction, even if I can't hear her.
I love killing.
I just love it so much.
So I look at Wallerton and I say, I believe you and I are on the correct side here. However, if majority thinks we attack Mandelbaum, then so be it. And then I look at Ty and Mari and say, okay, so what's your plan?
Let's go.
We bring her
Mark
and
up his
lull
place.
him into a sense of security.
Well, we can't. We already decided we can't leave her with them because it's already a big enough burden. So we gotta take her with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he will already know our intent before we arrive, or as we arrive.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's go then. We'll come up
Does
with a
anyone
plan along
gain
the way.
anything from a short rest? I don't like that look, Kelly. Rubbing your hands together with an evil grin. On second thought, we should return her to him.
Winterleaf,
Dan, you said your
Winterleaf
say.
and Wallerton spoke their piece.
Yes, but I've received a divine revelation from God, and this is a bad course of action.
It's too late. You chose your side, or Dan.
You guys got lots of options. You can do that. You can just leave her. You could assault the tower. You could just wander around the city more,
I
looking
mean-
for whatever.
And
We
I
know where
say,
all four keys are.
I
Ultimately, you need to get through the vault to get to the star.
We have one key, right?
You have one.
And we know
There's-
where one more
there's-
is.
There's four.
So there's two that we have no clue whatsoever where. We're guessing the enemy probably has at least one of them. Maybe two. So it's definitely Mandelbaum is our 100% best option. Either killing him or getting the key from him in some way, because we need the key, no matter what.
Well, like I said, the other thing is it seemed like the house was warded, so leaving her there would not be the worst idea.
As this discussion is going on, and I've kind of resigned to the fact that we're going to try and save this girl, I look at Ty and Mari and say, is saving this girl, would you consider saving this girl in the form of taking her out now while she's unconscious? Perhaps a life that she had before, which was in purgatory, or wherever it was that she was,
Well,
is better
Mari
than
was already-
delivering her to Mandelbaum, if that is your
Mari
concern.
was already debating that before, but the fact that we brought her back, I'm not. Yeah, there's no killing. I'm not killing her.
You can leave the room. I can do the hard
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
No.
I'm just
Or
saying.
Dan just glaring at you like, no.
No. We either should have just left her, or we brought her back. Now we gotta save her. That's the only option.
Okay.
Should have left her and gone back to Mandelbaum and
I-
said, hey.
I just want to make sure there's no options left on the table if you're asking us
Yeah.
to risk our lives.
Now we have just dead weight with us. So yeah, 100% we should have just left her.
She's pretty lithe. Like, she's pretty tiny. But
Okay.
Yeah. Throw her in the bag of holding.
Throw
Hey, we want
I
to,
say to Ty, perhaps she's easiest carried in your arms.
I got her.
And
Do we want to take a short rest before going on, or
if it's beneficial
You-
to you.
Do you need
Like,
a
I don't have a token or anything for her or a character, so I'm just gonna assume you're carrying her and set her down if there's trouble.
If our plan is
To
to
the-
go after Mandelbaum, I'd like to use my arcane recovery. Take a short rest and try and use my arcane recovery.
God is saying, yeah, you may want to juice up a little bit if you're thinking of assaulting him.
It would allow me to recover my key points.
Yeah,
During
I'm fine
short
with
rest.
a short rest. That's fine. We've
And-
already spent a bunch of time just sitting there talking, so.
Could we
Sure.
brew one of those potions during the short rest, or
Yeah, it's an hour.
And if you have the alchemy stuff, you could make one of. Are you talking the mystic oak root?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Takes,
and
it
Winterleaf can
takes an hour.
work. Winterleaf
And that
has
doesn't-
a 1d6 roll damage on her. What's that for?
Winterleaf has a 1d6 roll damage. Oh, that was the absorb elements, but that will have
Been
wore
gone
off by
now. Yeah.
who's got Death Ward on me? Is that done now?
That's me. No, it's 8
No,
hours.
Okay.
That's plot armor.
You'll need that for later.
No, that's one of my 4th level spell slots.
Okay, so are you guys going to do this?
Yeah, we're gonna do a short rest and brew a potion, and also maybe can Reggie within an hour do anything to help Ty?
You have my smithing tools.
You have mending.
I do have smithing.
Anything tools of mending.
He said mending.
Yeah,
You
he's smithing
have
and mending.
mending.
No, it's called artificing. Duh.
Tinkering.
Yeah, tinkering.
I'm assuming some kind of metal will have to be sacrificed though for it.
I got some metal scrap.
I also have a.
And mending won't work against your armor. He can repair your shield.
I do have smith tools, and I do have some scrap iron,
And mending.
and I do have mending. I do have leather,
And he's an artificer.
and I'm an artificer.
Yeah, he can fix your shield because it's just a normal shield.
All right, but will that prevent you from taking a short rest?
No,
don't get anything.
I'll allow him anyway to take. Well, unless he wants hit dice, but I don't think you're injured. Yeah. No.
No. I don't gain anything from a short rest. I may as well keep busy with my hands, keep my mind off this place.
So yeah, if you use some materials and your abilities, yeah, you could repair his shield to get that 1 AC back.
Okay, I will
But
do
the
that.
armor is a different thing because it's enchanted armor, and
I
you would need
to have my
you would need a shop.
shop. Yeah.
Yeah, you would need a smithing shop to fix that properly.
When we get out, I will fix it and make it beautiful for you again.
Thank you.
So you guys are going to take the short rest.
Yep.
Are you posting any guards? Like I said, that balcony, that terrace thing overlooks the area and the jungle and stuff.
Winterleaf.
There's like about a 2.5 foot wall.
Winterleaf was gonna watch out the window, but if I'm brewing this potion with Mari, I'll be busy doing that instead.
Okay.
I can both look at that. I don't need a short rest.
Can you see over the wall? It's like 2.5 feet.
I'll sit on the wall.
With your new cloak, if you hide in this corner, you will be
As long as you're against some kind of object and you don't move, you're undetectable.
Well, I
That's
don't
why
have to tune to it.
But he's not attuned. She's not attuned to it yet.
right. Yeah.
If she puts it on, it'll be this bright
Yeah.
neon
Yeah.
type garish. There'll just be like a beacon sitting up there.
Check it out.
Erdan, are you doing anything?
Just use my arcane recovery.
Okay, so you guys. So even you guys brewing the potion can get the short rest. Winterleaf, you don't have to make the rolls, but other people do. Hang on, Erdan, you have to make your roll.
Right. Damn it.
Since you did that, you can go first. And tell him it's a wisdom check.
Uh-oh.
Check or save?
Check.
Oh no!
Oh.
You were torn with all this talk of murdering people and doing stuff, and you cannot concentrate.
The whole
And the
reason we
short
took
rest
this
does
short
not.
rest was for Dad.
Whoever else, Ty, you're fine. You managed to pray enough. Wallerton as well. So you guys, if you need hit dice or anything, you can use them. Didn't say use them well there, Ty. Holy.
No, not at all.
Mari, you're concentrating too much on this potion, so
Dilemma. Oh, okay.
you were unable to. It became a little more complicated than you thought.
Well, don't do anything for me anyway.
Were you injured?
Well, only by 3.
Oh. So the guy you want to take the short rest for rolled a 1, which was Erdan, and so he doesn't get his recovery.
Checks out.
And the hour passes. And Erdan's cursing, and he throws one of his books down.
Keep it down over there. I'm working here.
So take off some of
yeah.
the material there, Reg,
Yeah, I did.
and your shield is repaired, Ty.
Okay.
But you guys do, and Lorilla, you didn't see anything. Like when you were watching, we barely heard anything either. Like Erdan cursing.
Now we also have 1 root remaining, but 2 potions for the Mystic Oak roots.
Yeah.
Do you have a potion, or do you just want me to write that down?
Yeah, I haven't made a thing for it.
So
It's a Mystic Oak potion. So whoever consumes it can
All sleep for 12 hours.
fall asleep for 12 hours, yeah.
what I'll do, Derek, is I'll make 2 of these potions on my character, and then I'll pull them into the party.
Oh, you might just keep them on you. It's whatever. It's fine.
Reggie's got an extra planar container.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable just keeping them on me.
I will throw them in the bag of holding if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind, can't get broken, can't get lost.
No, just
Ish.
implode into nothingness. Yeah.
Well, no, only when I die in about 9
Yeah, you
days,
turn
it
into a Luke Goblin.
just
Yeah.
explodes in shrapnel everywhere. In 10 feet around where my corpse is, where the bag is.
Okay, they're in the party sheet.
Error.
Going broke, yeah.
So there's just 1 open?
2.
Oh.
Erdan, I can't believe you mic'd it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not like we're going into a
like,
big battle or anything. You probably don't even need those spell slots.
You know what? I got enough. I got enough fireballs. Counter spells I'm a little worried about, but I can fireball.
You got all those books you can read pages out of.
Yeah, I
Not
still got
doing
my
you
Rod
any
of
good anyway.
They're just
I still got my Rod of Eserax, so.
There you go.
Ooh, that's one way we could start it. I could throw a
A big yarn ball? A stick
bad
with
idea.
a feather on
That's
a string?
not actually a bad idea.
Hold a stick with a feather on a string. That'll get him.
Zip tie, that'll work. No, I could I could just throw a cloud kill into the building and let the cloud try and knock them out.
What level of spells cloud kill?
I've got like 3 of them in different spells, so
What's
Fourth, I
the
think
most
it is.
potent?
No, I think it's a 5th level spell.
it's a 5th level spell, so I can cast it.
Nice.
He just hasn't have it written down in his book. Like he hasn't learned it.
Yeah.
he would
no,
not
Oh,
I'd have
so
to
you would burn it.
He would be burning
I've got
it
it
out
in
of his
I've
book.
got it in like 3 of my other books that I picked up. So
What I mean, he can start
Fine.
using his resources like the rest of us.
I have been. That's why I don't have Hand of Bigby's hand right now, because I fucking burned it.
You used that like 3 years ago.
And I haven't found a freaking library since.
You guys have been in the wilderness for like 10 years.
Once
Yeah, Wizard was the worst class to pick for this campaign.
Winterleaf finishes putting away all the glassware and the kits, the potion making
you pack
materials.
up the alchemy kits, and so you got your
Hey.
2 potions. You
I
hand them out.
Yeah, Reggie grabs them, puts them in the bag, and I go, okay, Ty, grab the girl. Let's go.
Let's go.
Roll
That's
out.
all the time we can spend resting. We
Roll
need to
out.
move.
Bloodcocks, roll out.
I look at Reggie when he says that, and I'm like, that's foul.
You missed. Oh, yes.
That's foul.
Here's a campfire story for another time.
If we ever get to restaurant and campfire again, I will tell you the story of the originating bloodcocks.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
read that,
even-
Mike?
Even Wallerton is not privy to that story. Okay, so you guys descend out of the building, and
Okay, we're out of. Yeah, we're just basically gonna straight leave. If there's no danger, we're back on the road again.
no, you guys, nothing accosted you, and so you guys travel for about a couple hours, and you come to that bridge.
Oh, the Froghemoth Bridge. Nice.
Yep.
Is he stomping around in the river still?
You do not see anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say you do see him. I was like, no.
We do
Yeah,
have to cross
he's
this
sitting on the
as well.
bridge, like tapping his tentacles.
Yeah, he's been
Oh, there you
waiting.
are.
Been waiting for us.
No, he's
Every
just
time we
under the
fight him,
bridge.
I
We don't-
banish him.
You think he'd
Because
learn
it's
his
a
lesson by now?
charisma saving throw, and that thing has like a charisma of what, 6?
4.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
we see him, I just snap, and he's like,
He's like, I'm gonna get you guys this time.
You wanna burn another spell? I can make it appear.
Yeah.
It's
As
like-
you can see, I didn't bring up the map, so
I apologizes to the sky, so we quietly walk across the bridge with our heads down.
so you guys cautiously, cross the bridge, and nothing again accosts you. But though, from what you can remember, from here to where Mandelbaum's house is, it's several hours.
Yeah, we still got a good.
You're looking at like 5-6 hours here of walking.
There.
Keep going.
Mandelbaum? It's like way over here.
That one there, yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Only 555 feet.
Yeah, but you guys are walking backwards on your hands with blindfolds
Through the forest.
through the forest, yeah.
But we'll do
No.
what we have been doing, which is
What you can't see
walking
can't
with
hurt you.
purpose, but cautiously.
It's basically difficult terrain, like the whole way, right?
Yeah.
So. Okay, so you guys continue to move that direction. If you recall, there was a hovel that you encountered. Are you stopping?
Drop the wife off.
I think we've got to get this done before we stop anymore.
Yeah, because there was people here, right? And
Yeah.
people that were murdered.
We're bringing unnecessary
Yeah.
risk if we keep.
Yeah,
doing
there
that.
was 2 families, but one was taken. you didn't see any bodies.
Yeah, we'll just keep going.
Okay, and you guys don't encounter anything. Again, you see glimpses through the trees and the ruins and stuff of the monstrous inhabitants that have been roaming around. But you guys have learned now with Winterleaf's aid and what the survivors have told you of, when to duck, when to hide, the signs of them coming. You guys aren't just blundering through the city like you were at the beginning.
This is our first rodeo.
You have the water going, right?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the alchemy jug filled with
So
water.
you guys don't need that. Yeah, because it's hot and steamy, so you guys are sweating and drinking.
Ooh.
But yeah, the 6 hours pass and you make it. Well, I think you make it. Nothing happens. You don't see anything.
God's taking it easy on us.
Yes, he is.
Because of what we're about to go up against.
Perhaps. As you see, yeah.
Before
Once
we
you
actually get there, did we want to make a plan on what we were doing?
yeah, if you guys want to, you had like 6 hours to put something together.
Winterleaf's ready to attack on your command, and I'm leaning towards Mari and Ty as like the leaders here.
I think we're. I don't know.
Where are you leaving the wife
Kelly's
anywhere?
campaign is a bad idea.
No.
Do we want to try and talk with him, or do we want?
I think
to,
we're
come and
confronting
join
him. We're saying she doesn't want to come back. Give us the key.
Or what?
Are
Better
you,
give us a
Fortunate.
very good reason to leave her here.
Ty, what are you doing with the wife?
I'm carrying her.
So you still have her in your arms?
You're gonna walk in with her in your arms.
Yep.
She's our bargaining chip. I don't believe he will harm us as long as she's here.
Yeah, because really, she didn't harm her, so you wouldn't be going through all this trouble if she wanted to just kill her.
But I want
Because she was already
more.
dead.
I don't trust him, so he
On-
needs to
No.
give us a reason to leave her.
On the path back, I'm going to ask why you feel so with such conviction that Mandelbaum is bad to this woman.
I'll tell him about the altar at the back of the house.
The shrine.
There's an evil shrine and altar behind his house. There's nothing good about this person.
Perhaps he
Thing.
just worships her.
No. He worships something else.
Like
I
our
worry
good
that
friend
she
Dan here.
is purely a tool. Something that he needs. And if it's anything nefarious or harmful, whether it's to her or to other people once he gets out of here, then it is my duty to try to stop it.
I see.
And as I said, if it costs me my life and he's trapped in here for the rest of eternity, so be it.
So, so you guys approach his house, and as you, so far nobody has come out to greet you or anything.
Maybe someone took care of him already.
Yeah, he's hanging from the tree, skinned.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Chat says Mandelbaum so evilly puts his trash in the recycling bin.
Ooh. Reggie will call out. Mandelbaum.
No, we want him in.
So do you?
We want to get in.
You want to get in?
Because, yeah, we want him close.
Okay.
That way, when we need to step in to engage him, we can.
Okay.
There's windows on the outside too.
Maybe set up our marching order, and we'd probably be going in.
You
that.
guys, yeah, do how.
Well, it'll be me and Ty going first.
I'll
I'll
bring
be
up the rear.
right behind you.
But you guys shift your
I
ranks.
guess you don't want to be in the
Oh,
front. with
jeez.
her.
Okay, Mari, as you walk up,
Well,
coming,
sorry, I was just lining up.
Ah,
I
coming
was
down
lining up.
coming down the stairs, you see that guy. Comes to the top of the stairs. You
Yeah,
see
you
him.
came out of darkness.
Okay, so just hang on a
Bob.
second, because we're moving as a group. So
Yeah,
if-
be like me in front, Ty behind me, and who else wants to be at the front with me? Winterleaf?
I will.
yeah, I don't want to be at the front. I wanna either take the mid or the back.
Yeah, like that. That works.
And then is Lorilla in the back with me?
I'll be in the far back, yeah. Like in the trees, essentially.
Oh, you're like not even with the group at all.
We said we're going inside. We told her that.
Oh, right, sorry, okay.
Okay, so this is kind of what
Well, we're
we're
planning
rolling
on going inside. We'll see what happens. Yeah,
we're
so
a
we come
doctor,
up and he comes down the stairs.
Yeah, as you guys kind of start moving up towards the steps, you see that guy, that sort of tabaxi-looking creature.
He's also got the hands.
He also has the hands.
Okay, because I mean that's a notable feature,
Well,
right? It
They
obviously
have, they
sticks
have
out.
hands.
It is
Just
backwards.
pointing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just to show you guys again, just so you can enjoy
Ugh.
that.
So wrong. And I love the little picture of Manabomb he keeps on the back of his shield.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that's there.
Photograph.
I like that in the back of his shield.
Yeah.
This way he knows who he's defending at all times.
Yeah. He always
Yeah.
I gotta protect Mandelbaum.
Yeah.
Does this look
Okay.
like the guy I have to protect? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Have you seen this boy?
So you see that, like he walks there. He's not like charging down. His shield is flung on his back, and his weapon is sheathed at his hip. And in his one weird hand, he's holding some kind of food. You see he's like chewing on it. Oh, you guys are back.
Yeah.
You
We're
hear
gonna
him.
speak with Mandelbaum.
He's speaking in Elvish. He said he kind of talks over his shoulder. You owe me. I won. He says something.
Bastard. Betting on our lives.
And then he locks eyes onto Ty as you're holding
Mrs.
the wife.
Mrs. Mandelbaum.
Mrs. Mandelbaum, yeah.
Well, like I said, my thoughts here isn't necessarily jumping to kill, but it is I need more answers.
Jacques!
Yeah.
He this guy immediately like gets more serious. He throws the whatever he was eating down on the ground. And he talks over his shoulder. Tell the master they have returned with Our Lady. And he gestures for you guys to come up the steps.
We'll follow.
And the other guy,
Gotta hold.
Are we going
we got-
inside or no?
yeah, you see the other guy standing by the steps,
Oh, there we go.
and like the first guy stops, and this one he says, "Come with me."
Like
And
for
then you
everyone
s-
else.
And then you see,
Or Liz
You're
like, oh yeah, my bath.
yeah, she just like dives in, splash. Yeah, you see the water still splashing out of the fountain. Everything here is still pristine and nice looking.
I'm blown away. I'm in amazement. Because I wouldn't be aware that this even existed. Because as far as I'm concerned, everything in this area is crap.
Yeah, this structure is in is like 1,000 times better shape than anything you've seen.
Jesus, Sir Dance is flying.
I do not want to be by the. I do not want to be standing by his guards. They
I
have
don't-
sharp. They have very pointy.
Yeah, again, their shields are slung and their weapons are sheathed. They're kind of standing at attention, and
Okay, fine.
Mandelbaum gets out of his chair, and I can't do the voice like Mike. He's still all simpery, and you see too he was like eating something that he sets down on a little table beside him, and the goblet that he had in his hand.
Dabs his mouth with a silk napkin.
Yeah. He stands up and straightens out his robes. So, have you completed the task I set at? And he doesn't even finish the sentence as he sees Ty holding his wife. And you see he gets all like teary-eyed and holding like,
Flustered.
Oh my god.
and he's like slowly like reaching out. He's like slowly walking towards you.
I'm gonna step in front of him first and be like, just wait a minute.
What
Her
is this?
first words was to not come back.
Her
Why?
only words.
Yes.
Along our journey, we found out that she didn't seem to want to be here. What do you have to say about that?
Lies. That person has filled her head with lies. She's been
Prove it.
corrupted.
I'll say that.
How can you
that makes
prove to
sense.
us that your
adore
relationship
her.
was real? You adore her, but was she forced into this? Is
The
this
DM's
an-
asking, what do you mean, forced into?
Can you revive
Like-
her to let us know that
No,
she
like,
wants to be here?
was this marriage forced? Was this something like? Was this a
This
force
relationship was made out of love.
Or how can you prove that?
Are you able to? She seems to be in some magical sleep that we can't recover her from. Are you able to bring her back?
I can take care of that. That is not of your concern.
Then do it.
Right now.
Leave her, and he gestures to his chair. He steps to the side and he gestures to his chair. It's a nicely cushioned chair. He says, leave her. And I will tend to her from here on and honor my bargain I had with you.
I lean over to Lorilla. I'm like, this all makes sense to me.
So far, so good.
Does Erdan have any knowledge of this relationship at all?
No, I'd never even met her before.
No. She's an Eventide, but the family is so vast.
But I figured maybe if this was a large enough wedding or something, or
You don't know. You're not privy to the personal histories of every Eventide family member.
Yeah, I feel like I hadn't heard of it, but it's weird that she would marry a non-elf, but also he seems very strong, so kind of balances out a little bit.
Hang on
The
one
weak with the
sec.
strong.
Hey,
What?
So yeah, he's just gesturing towards his chair. He's looking at you, Ty. Please, lay my wife upon my seat. It has been a while since I have seen her, and I will tend to her condition.
do you know what it is? We've seen others with this condition.
I will have to examine her first
We have another
because I
person
can't
that-
speak. Examining her.
Examinin.
We also have another person that seems to be under kind of the same ailment.
That is not my concern.
And you hear Winterleaf saying, "That's what I said."
Although it's your friend, Winterleaf, they're talking about.
No, but like this, the fact of like that's not my concern. Like, hand the girl over. Let's go.
Yeah, he's saying.
Where's the key?
His demeanor is starting to change a bit. Like he's kind of getting a little more insistent.
Where's the key?
Please put my wife within my seat, and I'll have my servant fetch the key. And he looks at the more southern guy there.
Got some twang in his voice or what?
Well, we can put her in the seat.
There's-
Putting her in the seat's not going to do anything.
Is a little, yeah, it's a little more. He's not as simpery and whimpering like he was.
And Mari's
before.
gonna move up to here. With
He doesn't.
Ty.
He doesn't do anything. He like steps back. He just folds his hands in front of him, and he thanks you again for. You have done me a great service. I am just a shell of a cat without her.
I'd like to see her revive.
As we do this, I'm gonna cast. I don't like wasting a spell, but whatever. I want to use something that's not combat. As I move up, I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
As you attempt to use the spell, yeah, you see Mandelbaum's looking at you as you're like trying to connect with Ilmater, and he kind of has a bemused look, and he says to you, it's in Elvish. You speak Elvish, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, is there something wrong?
I don't like you.
And Winterleaf.
Dan is really trying
So
to.
that
hide a
uses
smile.
my spell slot or doesn't?
No, you do not. I
No,
won't.
okay.
I won't burn the spell for you.
Yeah.
You didn't go far enough to use it. But Winterleaf, you just suddenly like spin.
My spider sense is tingling.
Yeah.
Dan laughs out loud at
Mandelbaum.
Yeah, Mandelbaum taking him off. Oh shit.
Lorilla, you can also make a perception check with disadvantage. Not there.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Or is he there?
I'm here.
Sometimes, yeah. Say sometimes we can't see you. Yeah, disadvantage perception check, please.
On perception.
Okay, you're kind of looking intently at the interaction between Mandelbaum and Ty and Mari. Ty, have you set the body down?
I've set it down, but I haven't left the side
no.
of the chair yet.
That's fine. You see, he's like, oh, thank you. But Winterleaf, you spin around, and you cry out as you see figures rushing out of that curtained area.
Yeah, I'll just shout, "They're attacking!" Like not these guys, but there's people coming out of here.
No, it's not those guys. Yeah, there's like that curtained doorway that's
the one
which
that
he told you
Lorilla tried to get in
leads-
there.
Yeah,
His
leads to
bedroom.
like
Get in there.
his bedroom. Yeah.
Erdan, do you have a 20 still saved up? Or did you
No.
use it already?
I do not. No.
He burned it for Mari to kill Dr. Blackheart.
A real good smite.
Same thing for this one.
He got smoted real good.
Yeah.
Nice
And
fireball.
charging out, you see a couple creatures, and the curtain just like flies apart, and the other one. Yeah, there it is. And like coming through like the archway to the north, you see that guy,
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
that guy behind you, Winterleaf, and that guy. You were not surprised, and you alert everybody, I assume.
Yeah, I just shout out. What I say is they're attacking as I reach for my stone tablet.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
It begins.
And Mandelbaum, when these things appear, doesn't look surprised. And you see his two servants draw their weapons. And he just says, They kidnapped my wife. Destroy them. And you see that
That makes this easier.
they're wearing the symbols of the Black Flame.
I told you I should have put Cloud Kill in here. No.
There's still time.
And before we get into that, that's probably where we'll pause for the night.
So are the Rakshasas looking at us to fight, or them to fight?
They're drawing their
Yes.
weapons.
They're drawing their weapons, and Mandelbaum is
Saying that
when he says that, he looks at the Abishai and says, "They kidnapped my wife. Destroy them."
Oh.
Yes, good.
And yeah, his servants are pulling their shields and their swords. And yeah, Wallerton, you see that one closest to you is trying to cut your head off as he's moving towards you. And just for a little more cliffhanging, Mari.
God damn it.
That was you or Ty? I rolled you. Mandelbaum looks at you, and you're feeling your will is falling to his as you want to do what he wants you to do.
Oh, no.
You're starting to feel that.
What he wants you to do.
Yeah.
Good thing he picked me, because I have good saves.
Your will seems to be falling. But dun dun dun.
Till
And that's where we'll
we
pause.
meet again. Okay.
Cool.
Excellent.
Cool.
Give me one quick sec, and I'll be right back. I don't know why I said it like that. Let me get a better look at it, you guys. Yo! Yeah, we're in trouble. I'm in danger. You guys, we're in trouble. That's not good. Okay? The whole of that, not good. Not good. Crim's in the house. How you doing, bro? Time to dig up some land for him then, dude. There's a lot of bad news in there. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, because there's members of our party that don't know exactly how much danger we're in, but we're in a lot of danger. And the fact that they're currently surrounding Winterleaf is bad. That's bad. And not good. Because Lorilla is going to attempt to get away, but we're in close quarters. And so Lorilla excels at ranged combat. And because of that, we're in danger. Red flags all over the place. Exactly. Exactly, Crim. Anyways, those are problems. Excuse me. Those are problems for, wow. Hiccups. Sorry, couldn't breathe there for a moment. Those are problems for next week. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Do me a solid if you haven't done so already. Click the heart, the follow button at the bottom of the stream. That'll follow me. I'll let you know when I go live. We play Dungeons and Dragons on this channel every single Sunday evening, starting at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you're on YouTube, the best way to support the channel is simply by clicking the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. It's the same thing as the follow on Twitch. Doesn't cost you anything. We do appreciate the support. I'm back again tomorrow night to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I've kind of caught myself up from where we left off on Friday, so we're basically ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's about it. Dude. What's with the yawning, dude? Having the best time ever. Twitch, I'm gonna send you over. We're gonna keep the Dungeons and Dragons train rolling here on the tracks. I'm gonna send you to a streamer called Cinderblock Sally, who is currently doing some D&D homebrew and talking with chat. It looks pretty cool. I'm assuming they're going through some like how to create some homebrew stuff, which looks really cool and interesting. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out with them and see what's up. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth tomorrow, Friday. D&D on the following Sunday. Oh, they're in follower only chat. Boo, boo. Never mind. That's too bad. It's really too bad when channels do follower subscriber only, because when we raid in, we can't talk to them. Right? So they might as well just turn, at that point you should just turn the raids off. That's okay. I'll send you to my best friend Rad. He's great. You're all gonna love him. He's a fantastic streamer, I promise. He's a great dude. And that's it. That's all. Okay, I love each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, so long everybody. Bye bye.